'Tis the season for spring cleaning, and while getting your house clean may seem overwhelming at first, it doesn't have to be. So we've got an expert here from the Maids house cleaning service, and this is Christina Quadhammer. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
She's the co-owner of the Maids, and she has a few great tips to get you started. So, when we think about spring, I usually think Hawaii and going on a cruise, but no, you have to do your spring cleaning, right?
That's right. And one of the best ways to overcome the resistance to doing this is to keep it really simple and really easy.
Can it be easy? Can cleaning be easy?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the best ways to do that is to get it all together.
Get it organized.
Yes.
And that's why you brought this bucket in, the Maids bucket. Tell me why we need to get it organized.
Well, rather than running upstairs to the bathroom and into the kitchen and into the garage, putting it all in one central place where it's within arm's reach.
Right. So you get all of these articles and put them in here so you don't have to keep going everywhere.
Right.
Okay. So getting organized. Another one is specializing. I loved this one. You say to designate a sponge or a washcloth to each thing that you're cleaning, right?
Yes, we don't want to cross-contaminate. We don't want to be cleaning windows with wood polish. So yes, a nice big apron with nice big pockets is a good way to keep it all straight.
Oh, that's why you have that apron there. So should we get rid of sponges each time we use them? Do you recommend using them for your multiple uses?
Well, I think either getting rid of them or running them through the dishwasher, just some way to sanitize them to keep them each time. Yes.
Okay. And you were mentioning the microfiber to avoid using paper towels.
Yes. It's not only better for the environment, it's just a superior way to clean because it actually traps the dust and allergens. And it also is wonderful for buffing and polishing and getting the streaks out of mirrors really easily.
Okay. I'm going to grab these gloves right now because a lot of women resist using these days. My mother used these all the time. Why do we need to use gloves?
Well, for one, we want to protect our hands because some of the chemicals can be rather harsh and drying to the hands, and just to keep the barrier between you and any germs that you may be coming in contact with.
Okay, that was a question of mine because a lot of my girlfriends, we don't like using these anymore, but I think it's really crucial. Okay, shower head. I'm going to pull this here with my gloves on. What do you recommend for this little thing?
Well, because in certain parts of Denver, it's such mineral-laden water, and the springtime is a good reminder to do these types of household maintenance. And if you take, say, about a quart of water, maybe a half a cup of vinegar, and boil this, it will just, like a miracle, it'll just take the mineral deposits right off of the
mineral deposits that build up right here?
Yes.
So you boil it every time you clean? You can boil this?
Well, you can, but it's like a nice once or twice a year, as it builds up.
Okay. Now, I was reading about your company. You guys use you're very green, so you use a lot of things that don't have a lot of chemicals and toxins in them, right?
Yes.
Why is that so important these days?
Well, we want to not only do a deep and thorough clean, but also at the Maids we clean for health. And you can't clean for health if you're using toxic chemicals. And and we also, for our employees that use them every day, we want them to be safe as well.
Yeah, absolutely, because you never know what's in there. And you were mentioning something you guys are giving back to the community. What's that all about?
Well, we've partnered with a wonderful organization called Cleaning for a Reason, and it's such a privilege that we can donate cleans to women who are going through chemotherapy and are just so tired and don't have that extra energy for the house cleaning.
Do you know how much I love that? My sister's going through that, and my mom would have to hire a cleaning service to come in, and the fact that you guys are doing that for those women, that's very touching. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to bring up a graphic giving viewers just a couple more tips for spring cleaning. Washing your walls. Really? Do we have to do that? That seems like such a daunting task.
It does seem daunting, less daunting than painting.
Real? Okay.
And but it's a small thing that can make a huge impact. And if we just take a cloth, some water, maybe a tablespoon of dish soap on the cloth, because we don't want too much moisture on the wall, wiping the wall, then let it sit. Let the dish soap cut the grease and the dirt for you.
And you don't have to repaint.
Right.
All right, scouring those small storage spaces. I need to do that right now to all of my drawers.
Yes, And especially with people that really fight respiratory issues, and this time of year that can be kicked up, we want to find the dust and allergens that are hidden in our homes.
Yeah.
And so taking out the items, dusting them off, wiping down the surfaces, and putting everything back is a good time to do that.
Absolutely. Freshen up your fridge. I did this the other day. It took me 3 hours, but I just felt like everything was so much cleaner.
Yes, it is. And a good time to go through and throw away those expired items.
Okay. Brave the big one. Is that my big couch with all of the cheesy crackers underneath it?
Yes, and all the surprises, maybe some money under there.
Yeah, you could get a little money. So you say get that one couch that you haven't moved for a while, move it, maybe just some vacuuming. Okay, and then last but not least, turn that mattress. Why do we need to do that?
Well, because we don't want to be sinking down into it, and also when we're turning it, it's good to vacuum it and really get everything pulled out of there.
That's a really good idea. Okay, so I'm just going to end with the gloves. Remember, ladies, this is spring break. It's not your Hawaiian vacation. Now, if you could use some professional help with your spring cleaning, you can call the Maids at 1-800-843-6243 or find them online at www.maids.com. Thanks for coming in. You're getting me all cleaned up for the springtime.